is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go.
Welcome back. This segment is proudly brought to you by MTN. Of course, everywhere you go, MTN is there. Join the wonderful MTN family. Today, we are talking about how to impart culture into our children. And I have with me Mr. Ni Amatukwani and Mr. George Ikunu from Agoo-Bi Cultural Arts. And, you know, we're talking about the education system earlier, but you wanted to add something to it, Ni.
You see, when I got a chance to travel, I learned a lot of things. And when you look at the European setup of the education, they have like a dancing room, music room, football room. So when a child is learning piano, it goes to a nice atmosphere to really learn this, and they take them really serious. But when you look at our school system or our building in Ghana, there's no place like you're going to learn, like a drumming room of learning instrument or dancing, or, I mean, so that's also does not really have the impact on the children. Like, I want to say that if you want to learn the drumming, they have to have a music room in Ghana, in the schools.
In all schools?
In all schools. And even a place for performance. That's where the child will feel like, wow.
Let me take you to the University of Ghana. Do we have a room to learn how to play instruments? Because I know we learn how to play the drums under the trees.
Under the trees,
This is a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Because I did theater art, and anytime I had to go, I did a little bit of drumming, you know, when it came to choosing of instruments. And I had to go under the tree to play the drum every time. So if even in our universities we are lacking these rooms, then it means that when it comes to the primary and the JSS, there's a problem there.
That's why the parents that don't really take the drumming dance serious, because they don't see the seriousness into it. Like, it's just a dance. And our parents want us to be like doctor, lawyer. Nobody, I mean, my dad does not allow me to be a dancer. It's a problem for me. Just because they have not really packaged those life very well to our parents to really understand somebody can be a professor in drum and dance.
And, you know, it's amazing. I like what you're saying, you know, how our parents, even some parents, not all parents, I must say, some parents are not even in agreement when their children decide to go and do dance in school, or even to study something to do with culture. And how do we let the parents know that this is essential?
I think it's all bound down to education as well, as like we're saying. Also, it depends on the way we present the dances as well, because I think the dances that we're doing, the cultural amateur groups are doing now in town, it's all from Legon, African Studies, kind of Ghana Dance Ensemble style, and they're all copying each other, so like repetition. And there's no value if you look at it. So like the parents are not respecting that. When you bring a cultural group to come and perform, you bring 2, 3 of them, they all be doing the same kind of dances. We have a lot of dances across the country. I mean, we have 11 regions now, and each tribe have a traditional dance.
We actually have 16 regions.
16.
Yes.
So why can't we research and learn more dances and impart the youth and let them know that we have a culture that for us, for our own, not dancing, you know, whatever.
Yeah, because like, and then again, you have people come out of the University of Ghana, obviously, and I'm going to ask the question here. Is it because dancing doesn't pay too well? That is why people get out of that sector and look for a sector that could pay more?
Yeah, it could be part of the problem, but also it's like you can't sell coal to Newcastle, because Newcastle is where coal is being, you know, manufactured. So it's like the same thing. When you package it very well, you can send it abroad and you can make money. But here in Ghana, because it's our thing, I mean, people don't like to pay more money for it. They see it all the time. So it's like they're bored with it. But if you package it well, like for my own experience, I was able to have a national dance group in UK of Ghanaians and other country people, and we have a professional dance company called Agoo-Bi Pan-African Dance Ensemble. And we were touring, doing performances. We were even brought here to Ghana a few times on the Pan-African.
I'm not going to cut you, but I just want to ask this again.
Yes.
Is it that they appreciate dancing there more than they appreciate it here?
Yes, because of the package. I mean, when we were performing in the UK, people appreciate what we're doing. But the same dances, but it's the way you package it, the way you produce it. is what brings the audience to like it. But if you just wear anything, take any drum, play anything, and mess around with it, people say, oh, you know, so their children will not get involved in that.
Right.
So it depends on the way we also treat it here.
The packaging is very
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
Nee, your final words.
Yeah, all that I want to say that we should love what we have. And if we don't take our time, like 10 or 15 years, our own children will travel to the university in America and Britain to learn our own traditional dance, because they are really learning, the Europeans are really learning what we have. And something that I want the people to really think about, that the white people can write music and read music and even write dances. You know, so the more we are teaching them, the more they are present, write them. So we need to find a way that we're going to educate our next generation, our children, how important it is to learn your own cultural dance. I mean, you asked a question, I want to say a little bit that, is that because dance does not pay well? You can say yes or no on that. But if one wants to take dancing or drumming as his own professional job, then he or she needs to take time to really learn it very well. And also, a country without culture or without art is not really functioning. We need people that can really entertain us. And in Ghana, we are losing choreographers and dance directors in the country because we don't really value them. We don't see the importance about it. I know we have a short time. You see, when you go to Legon and now you want to learn the dance, they say charity begins at home. Yeah. So are you trying to tell me that in the primary school, you are not learning drumming and dancing, but when you go to the university,
now you have to learn
you have to learn it. Obviously, when you graduate from university, you don't take it as your personal job. I don't know what the system they have in the university, but I think it's something that they're forced to really learn the traditional dance in the university. So when you come out, it's not there.
It's not forced. You select to learn it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forced. I chose to learn the traditional dance.
But after you finish, what do you do with?
I do. That's why I'm in the media.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I never swayed away from it because I tried corporate and I realized it's not my field. So I'm still here.
Yeah, yeah. And drumming, it's not just drumming. Drumming have a tone. The drum that we are talking about, it has a message. Yeah. It has a meaning. So those are the things that when we give to our children, like the drumming we are producing, you really understand. So this is all I want to say. I'm calling all the people to support Agoo-Bi Cultural Arts so that we can take our traditional music, drumming, dance to the next level.
Most definitely. Mr. Jikunu.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to add one more thing. We have Ghana Dance Ensemble based in African Studies and also the national group at the National Theatre. I don't think they are being supported in the way they should be able to produce or package things and send abroad to actually market what we have here. And I think if those national groups are doing well, then the impact will come on the children. Will say, well, I'll look on to so-and-so group the way they are.
There's also the Noyam group that's doing well.
Noyam group is doing very well as well. So I think our National Arts Council or the National Commission on Culture, they should try and support the national groups.
I'm glad you are doing this, and of course, it's something that we all need to join hands to do it. I love to dance. I love to dance.
Like
and when I hear the drums, I just get moved by the drums. And so I urge all of you to also try as much as possible to incorporate culture into our children. It's something that's beautiful, and it actually releases your stress. It relieves your stress. So we need to all get to be a part of it. Thank you so much, gentlemen. My guests have been Mr. Ni Albatokwani and Mr. George Jikunu, all from Agoo-Bi Cultural Arts. And today we actually spoke about how to incorporate culture into our children. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.